Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Escapes a defender. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding the defense just like that.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to bigger depth in the future.
He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Got it. Ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. Offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Williams on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. It's a great play.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Finds his running back, Dion. It's on the turn, ball's out, he lost it. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. He's got more once again. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Hey, check that, check that.
Here's Kronsky married on the carry. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages. Get back to the line of scrimmage.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Daniels from the pistol. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion right. Off the play fake, Williams. Search, it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Odunze's got it right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. A handoff left for Swift. And this is headed the wrong way. He's going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw is Williams. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Run now with Prosky Merritt. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Takes it in at the 21. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Play made by Deron Payne.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming out of the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this third down.
Hey, volunteer.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. The left side finds Burden. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Pass to 60, pass to 19 Lions. 7 Warriors, 17. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Daniels. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Check. Fix the Eagles.
Daniels on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cup 19. Hey, pass.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the play. That's another Washington.
Throwing here just before halftime. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Swift gets it on the option. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, here's Williams. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off, Trey Amos. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams on the play action. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
To the air yet again. Williams escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Again, it's Williams. To toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Running behind center with Swift. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On the move, headed right. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Past the 60, past the 60.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. 3 inside the 30. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Gain now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams out the play fake. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's able to get this down to the 13. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Swift gets it, going left. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
To throw is Williams. Hits him on the out route. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Roller Dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him on the slant. Has some daylight through the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Let's go now.
They'll run for this. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Across midfield at the 45. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Bobcat, 60, Buffalo 18.
Here's 2nd and 5. Checking in on the slant by Bash. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Tag. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Daniels from the pistol. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80, trap 50, trap 60. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
To the air again. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 4. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther, Panther.
Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Rangers, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. is to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's completed right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout's called just inside the final 10 seconds of our game. What a big play that was. Really changes how they're going to view this next snap. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.